People, what is going on? Welcome back to E20 Zone TV. It is Friday, people. The weekend is here. No West Ham to ruin us. You know what I mean? No West Ham to be beaten this weekend. But I am here to talk about a club legend, club icon, whatever you want to make of him. And that is Michail Antonio. Before I get started, please do smash like on the video. Subscribe to E20 Zone TV. Hit notification bell. If you want to become a member of the channel, become a member of the channel. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Make it happen, people. Make it happen, people. Smash the like button. Goes a long way. Gets us out there. Michail Antonio is a player that has been here for a hell of a long time. And now he's being treated like a piece of shit. I am not impressed. Not impressed at all with the ownership of this club. But you know my thoughts on them. It's come out basically that his contract's going to be winding down, and basically on Monday night, that is it. Venito, he is going to be a free agent. I do not understand where it's all gone wrong over the last sort of 6 weeks to 8 weeks with West Ham and Michail Antonio. West Ham must have known, simply must have known that he was on the road to recovery, and he went and played for Jamaica the other week. Why did they not discuss this sooner? Why did they not discuss this before the end of the season and say, right, where are we going with Mickey? And at least give him a farewell that he deserves. Do you know what I'm saying? If Michail Antonio would have come out on the final home game of the season against Nottingham Forest or the final away game at Ipswich, I think people would have accepted that and give him the applause and the thank you. Do you know what I'm saying? At present, he's just going to be ushered out the door and forgotten about. Now, he is one of the final people of the Upton Park era, and obviously we all remember Upton Park greatly, and we love that place with all our heart. But Mickey has been a really good servant to West Ham, and I think he deserves a bit more respect than what he's getting. Now people say, yeah, he's old, he needs to go, right? We ain't going to be the same. If I see Dominic Calvert-Lewin at this club, I am going to go fucking berserk, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I will literally lose the plot and probably end up walking down that road there. Do you know what I mean? On my own, in the dark. I can't have Dominic Calvert-Lewin at this club, man. On 100 grand a week. It's another Danny Ings 2.0. And then you got Michail Antonio, who's basically fought off death. He's rebuilt himself and he's back playing football. And does Mickey really want to be here? I think Mickey does deep down. Right, I really do. I'll be very shocked if Mickey's taking the piss out of West Ham, considering like his age and like what's happened. But I just feel like the club should have done better on this situation, and they've done not a lot really. They've just allowed it to carry on and get to a stage where they've come to a crossroads now, and he's going to be out the door. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, listen, it's all well and good getting rid of Michail Antonio, right? And I can understand it when people say, "Come on, James, like he's got to go, right? He's not good enough." But at present, we haven't really got the money to go out and buy a top quality striker. Yeah. 1 minute we've got to sell our players to buy new ones. Now the ownership are looking to invest into the club, and we don't know where we are. We don't know where we are currently right now. But when you go out and sign a striker, it has to be a striker of quality. We can't go out and get a cheap free transfer unless they are going to surprise us with Jonathan David, which I don't believe is going to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? If it's Dominic Calvert-Lewin or Callum Wilson, I am going to be straight. I will lose it. I will lose it because it is the same old shit year in, year out. It'll be a cheap signing to assess the situation. Now, is Mickey worth keeping for 1 year? Right? I would believe so. Listen, we need a lot of work doing, right? He's an experienced striker. Right, you can get Cummins in there with him. You've got Krug there. Bowen can go into that position if you need to. So you've really got 4 strikers there, right? That's good enough for me if Mickey's there. If you go and get a Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I just don't see what we're trying to do. Yeah, like with the injury front and everything. So I need to know what you think on this, right? Obviously, it's a sad ending. It's a sad ending to Michail Antonio. And listen, he's been a really good servant to West Ham. He's had his high points, had his low points. He's had times where he's played in all different positions. But one thing he has done and especially over the last sort of 5 years, he's been effective for West Ham. Do you know what I'm saying? I remember in COVID, he was superb. And I remember so many games where he's just been a menace. And some of the goals that he scored, haven't even been blockbuster goals, but he's always led from the front. And do you know what? The goal at White Hart Lane will forever be in my memory of him doing like the kangaroo dance in front of the away end, the first defeat for Tottenham at White Hart Lane. That will go down in history for me. I will love that moment forever. Do you know what I'm saying? So, listen, if it is the end of Michail Antonio, it's a sad ending. I think the club have really, really took the piss out of him to a point when this should have been addressed ages ago. Why it's rumbling on now, I do not understand why it's rumbling on now. And we just don't know where we are. Like, as a club at the minute, we don't know what players are going, what players are staying. We don't even know what money we've got. And for Mickey, and for the recovery that he's made, you've got to give him the plaudits for that. Like, to literally nearly die, right? Or let's have it right. He should have died, really. He's the luckiest man going. Because any other person, I think that would have killed him. The shock of it would have killed him. Do you know what I'm saying? But to fight back from that mentally, physically, emotionally, like, and to get back on the road to recovery, and he's prepared to go and play football again and has done. That tells me what the man's made of. He's a machine, and he'll forever be great. We will forever be grateful for him. Now, where he goes in the near future, who knows? Would I like to see him go abroad to like USA or somewhere like that? Maybe Mickey needs that. Yeah, I think Mickey would need that sort of league. I think the MLS would suit him down to a T. It really would, because it ain't that free flowing attacking. I think he can get into the games there. But nevertheless, he's been a great servant to us, and we will always remember him for that. Now, the argument will be, is he a club legend? Is he an icon? I really couldn't care less what he is. But what he has been, he's been a very good player for us. He stuck with us. We signed him from Forest, and he will always be remembered at West Ham for the service that he has done. And he's the final piece of the Upton Park era that is sadly walking out the door. So there you go. Anyway, that's enough from me. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to E20 Zone TV, hit notification bell and all of that. And I will see you again in the next one. Have a good weekend. And on Monday, I have news, ladies and gentlemen. Ex-West Ham employee is coming on E20. You've heard it here first. Take care of yourselves. Peace.